Hey guys, it is Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below anything that you would like to see on my channel. And also hit that notification bell to be notified when I post. Today, I am doing an unboxing video of the Pivo Silver. So I have been wanting to get a Pivo for quite some time now, and I just never decided to get one. But they said that they improved or are improving the errors that they have, and that is built in to, like, all the updates are built in, so it should be updated. But I'm not sure how much the Pivo updated until then, but I decided to buy it on Amazon. So it came in this morning, and this is my Amazon package. I bought a tripod for this Pivo instead of using my big camera tripod for my DSLR camera. The first bag is the Pivo itself. It's in this cute little box. And it's like a cameraman, just way better. I'm not sure, but we'll see when I go out to the barn. So we can auto track 360 degrees rotation, video call, multi-stream live, auto zoom, and 12 quick create modes. Can connect with Zoom, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and many more. I'm going to open this, and I actually do have my handy dandy scissors with me this time instead of having a knife or trying to use my fingers. And before I get into the Pivo, I actually want to get my tripod, which is in this bag, and I want to show you guys that first. This is the little tripod that I got. It is a 3-in-1 selfie stick, and it is called the Blue Horn. So you guys can see right there, Blue Horn. And then it also has this camera thingy majig. I'm not sure. I haven't used a tripod in years, like a charging port or something. That is for the remote that's right here. So it says charge before use. Here is the little remote, and the remote pops out like this. And this is only for smartphones, it's not for cameras. Okay, so it's actually, I have to pull it, and it isn't that tall, but I'm like completely okay with it because all I gotta do is like set it somewhere, or I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But it's also meant to be a selfie stick, and I don't want to break it, so I'm gonna push that back down, and I will set it on my desk. And also with this, can't forget that. And then this camera slot or phone slot. I'm not going to worry about that too much right now. And now we'll get into the Pivo. This is the back of the box. Okay, that's nothing on this end. Is the remote control. So I'm going to show you guys that. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to put that back in the box just so it can be safe for now. And then the charging cable comes with it, and also a manual. So that's another tiny charging cable. So this is the Pivo itself. And first impressions, it feels good. It's not too heavy. And it has a little leveler right here, so if the bubble is level, you can see that it's level. Some tripods, like my big tripod, has a leveler on it to make sure things are level. This is to tighten to the phone, and you could also film in portrait and landscape mode. But this just attaches to a tripod like this. And there you go. So now I'm going to charge this, and I am going to be at the barn, so I'll see you guys when I get there. So this video was actually recorded many days later because the Pivo that I got originally needed to be replaced because it did not work. So thankfully this new Pivo that I had actually finally worked and connected to my phone and did everything it was supposed to. I decided to set it up many days later. So my first few minutes of riding, which was like 15 minutes, I forgot to actually turn it on. So this is pretty much the end of my ride that I had. It was tracking me pretty well when it was off, I noticed, but while it was on, it would lose me like a lot. But because I was like the only horse in the arena, it was kind of okay. But on the field of the other side of the arena, Jameson was sitting there, and my camera decided to focus on him and decided not to focus on me. And sometimes with the jumps and stuff, it just decided to sit there and stare at it. The Pivo still does need some improvements as its performance in tracking horses. It is kind of choppy, or like stop and go, pause and go, and it is kind of an eyesore, but I am pretty sure that Pivo will be coming up with something soon to make that focus even better. But it did focus on Oliver a little bit better because he is a slow walker, and even in the trotting it actually focused a little bit better. Overall, I'm pretty pleased with the Pivo, so I can actually record some of my riding with tracking instead of, posting up a camera and only having one angle. So my overall opinion of the Pivo is that it works decently well enough for what I'm using it for, and I am super excited that I actually purchased it, and I look forward to using it for my training sessions and my lessons and just when I go out and ride. So if you decide to get a Pivo, I highly recommend it. One of the biggest downfalls of having a Pivo is that if you try to contact support for any reason, like if you can't get your Bluetooth to work on your Pivo, they are going to tell you how to do something, and it just takes a couple days for a response, and it wasn't that helpful. So I just decided to send my Pivo back to Amazon and reordered a replacement for it, and it's working fine. Most of the time it does not pick up on my Bluetooth automatically, so I did have to install what is called Light Blue, and that finds my Pivo perfectly, and I can search for my Pivo that way. Sometimes when I go into the Pivo app, it can't find my Pivo, but once I go back and turn it off and turn it back on, it connects. So, and it does pretty well in that aspect. So besides those few downfalls about the tracking, the choppiness, and the support and it not working, it's pretty good for what I need it for. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.